We're now joined by Owen Sabol, so you get to play hero in this second game. It goes 11 innings. Seton Hill had chances in the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th to walk it off. Couldn't do so. How good did it feel to finally get this victory despite maybe some missed opportunities earlier?
It felt good. We knew we were close. We knew it was just going to take one hit later in the game. Every single guy that went in, we had full faith in them, and we knew it was going to come down to one of those. So, yeah.
Does the mindset change at all as a hitter as the game goes along and it remains low scoring? Because you guys were stuck on 2 runs for a long, long time.
Yeah, well, kind of the mindset as a hitter is just keep making those adjustments. As the game goes on, you get more and more at bats. So just learning from each one. Before, I was missing a lot of balls under them, so I just kind of wanted to stay on top of one and had some success.
One thing that we have seen for many, many years, but in particular today, so aggressive on the base pass, the team as a whole. You get so many stolen bases, a lot of caught stealings as well. Is it sort of the mindset we are going to get some guys thrown out, but we think over the course of a season it'll work in our favor to have that aggressiveness?
Yeah, we know if we're always putting pressure on the defense and trying to take those extra bags, you're going to get thrown out. It's kind of the cost of doing business, but it pays out eventually. And when we're able to take advantage of those extra 90 bases, it ultimately works in our favor. So.
Lemoyne's a pretty accomplished team. Even though you've had their number over the past couple of seasons, they've made NCAA regional tournaments, including a year ago. They've won their conference within the past decade or so. What does it say about your team to be able to split this doubleheader against a pretty talented opponent?
It is what it is. We don't really like to worry about who's in the other dugout. We know that if we come out and play the game that we know how to do, it's going to be a nightmare for the other team in the dugout, and it doesn't really matter who it is. So.
First time back here at home after the trip in Florida. How did you evaluate how that went?
It was good. One of the biggest takeaways, I guess, is just beating a good team, so it was nice to do that today at one time. Looking forward to playing them again Saturday, but just winning those one-run games, it's going to matter later on in the season, so it was good to see us do that here.
I know you, a proud Norwin Knight, and you've got a couple of friends now joining you on the roster. Everyone knows the great talent that the Knights have had over the past decade or so, but how nice is it for you to have some friendly faces and familiar faces here on the team with you?
Good. It's nice to see them want to come and stay local and play at this great program. I talked to a lot of them before and tell them how kind of what the program is, and it's good to see them want to be here and actually do it. So it's nice to see them around and have them around.
You started the day 1 game above 500 by splitting. You remain 1 game over 500. You've played some really, really good teams. We mentioned this opponent today and certainly down in Florida. What's the biggest area that your team needs to continue to get better at?
We just got to get a lot tougher. Games like this are going to be scrappy. Being able to win those one-run games, like I said, that's the difference between being a 500 team and a 750 team. So being able to win those ball games is going to be it's going to determine whether it comes down to seedings later on in the year. So winning those one-run games really matters.
Well, this won a 1-run victory that certainly matters a lot. Owen, thanks for doing this.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Owen Sabol.